I'm about to show you exactly what I'm talking about, how it works. And Spirit told me to share this with you all because the people that have been telling you guys what to do in manifestation when you scroll on your social media platforms, it's only one person I listen to who's accurate all the time. And her name is Mystic Beauty. But other people, when they're telling you, oh, and you are the creators. But other people, when they're telling you how to manifest on here, typically they're telling you things and then they're selling you a course or an ebook or knowledge is free. You should have access to this. You as well are a part of infinite intelligence and the great source and high, most high. So you as well are owed to know this knowledge if you're seeking it. And I don't know who this for. It could be for anybody. It don't have to specifically be for her or you, but someone needs this information. When I say that manifestation is immediate, I mean it is immediate. It happens immediately once you add conviction, thought, and like your emotions, your vibration, your energy is what calls that manifestation into fruition. And it happens immediately, like immediately. So I'm going to insert my journal that I journal. It's not daily. I'm not consistent with it, but I'm as consistent with it as need be. Like when I need to know, I need to sit down and be in the process of journaling or writing something down or feeling that energy or being in the moment, I write it down. But I try to stay as consistent as possible. But on this day that you're going to see that I'm going to post, I'm going to overlay the video and the pictures below so that you can see on this day, March 14th was the day that I was specific with what I wanted from the universe, what I wanted to see manifest itself into my reality. The very next day, not a week, not a month, not a year, the very next day it manifested itself. A lady who had came into the shop that I work at right now where I am had wanted a service done. And at the time she wanted the service done, I kind of guided her and educated her on what she should do just because she was asking some questions. So I told her, if you don't, I think it's best that you let your hair braid. Don't, reapply a sew-in if you want to, get your hair grow and stuff like that, whatever. That's no longer here or there. Anyway, that night, after I had wrote in my journal, she pulled up back to the shop, but she didn't come into the salon. She went into the nail salon. But I hadn't remembered who she was. I just remembered her face. I didn't know immediately it was the same woman because it had been such a long time since I had seen her. But I knew it was the same. It was a woman that I knew because I never forget a face. So when I saw her walk into the nail salon, I was like, I know that woman. But what made me pay attention to her was the car that she had hopped out of. Okay. Now, when she hopped out of this car, I was like, damn, that's the car that I want. I went to the dealership and everything. I went and test drove it. Like, I really want that truck. That's the truck that I really want. I want to manifest that truck. And so, as she went in and I realized like what was happening, what was going on, that my manifestation actually came into fruition right then and there. It just wasn't my truck, but it actually had manifested itself into my reality right then and there, the very next day after I called it into existence the day before. So, and I'm gonna put the video below. I'm gonna put it in my overlay. And I have been wanting this truck for the longest. The fact that you just showed up like out of the blue, after so long of me seeing you and I can recognize who you are. The fact that you showed up with this same vehicle the next day is confirmation to let me know that manifestation is real. And see, the thing is, people tell you about repetition. It's not repetition of saying and repeating the same thing. It's once it manifests, you continue to repeat what it is that you want to the universe until it manifests and becomes yours. Because it manifests itself, just like I said, that dollar came to you. It wasn't yours. It came in unexpected ways. You said you needed money. You didn't specify exactly how much money you said you needed, but it came. And when it came, instead of you saying, thank you, universe, thank you, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to use that same vibration that I used, that same energy that I used to do it again and again and again. You said, I ain't asked for no damn dollar. You said, damn, that money didn't come. Therefore, reversing all of the work that you put in. You have to stay the course even when it's not there, even when it seems like it's not yours. You have to stay the course and keep repeating and keeping that consistent energy until it manifests into your reality, until it manifests the exact way you want it to be, the exact way you need it to be, the exact way that that energy allows you to have it be when you know that it's yours. That is what repetition means, okay? Repeating something over and over again, keeping the same momentum, keeping the same energy, keeping the same vibration until it's received, and therein after. You have to continue to keep it and being thankful and grateful for when you have it or when you don't have it or when it's coming. Be thankful. Give thanks, because the little things add up to the biggest things possible. I don't have the car yet. But I can guarantee you there's going to be another video that I create later on where y'all see me driving that SUV.